hate the word sneakerhead. I hate the word sneaker collector. Now I get it, it's wearable art. I have so many shoes here that there's a collection, but I'm not a sneaker collector, I'm a sneaker wearer. Hey, my name is Maya, born and bred in South Bronx. Growing up, I grew up very poor, single parent. My mother bought me a sneaker. I was like a $10 shoe, and it was called a Mark V. So I thought I was the coolest kid on the block because I had my name on my shoe. So I ran downstairs with my name on my shoe, and everybody laughed me off the block. Like I was a laughing stock of the block. I went upstairs crying. I vowed never, ever to get laughed at again when it came to footwear. So whatever I had to do to get sneakers after that, whether it was sweeping floors, stealing money from my grandfather, whatever it was, I vowed never to be laughed at again with footwear. And years later, we have this insane, almost 3,000 pair of sneakers, maybe a little more than 3,000 pair. This sneaker collection, I always lowballed it and say it's worth $750,000. I think it's worth a little more. You know, again, that's nowhere near what I paid for it, so I don't want anybody to think that I have this $750,000 that I spent on sneakers. It's nowhere near that. I can give you instances where I got a shoe for 90 bucks and it's worth $600. You know, it's almost like the stock market. It might be better than the stock market. I have shoes that I paid $2,000 for that are worth $25,000. But one day I'm gonna sit here and try to figure it out. The undefeated Jordan 4 is the one that's $25,000. That's the most expensive shoe in my collection. I have other shoes that are more valuable to me. I'm one of the biggest Yankee fans in the world. Nike made me a 1-of-1 Air Force One with all the retired numbers in Monument Park, all the players that played on it, and for them to take the time out to make the shoe for me, you know, that was special to me. So that's probably shoes that mean more to me than anything else. The Nike Air Force One is my favorite shoe. I think it's the greatest silhouette ever made. 35 years, it's withstood the test of time. I think it's the greatest shoe ever. That's Nike's top selling shoe all the time. The first Yeezy I couldn't stand. I think it was ugly. The two was good. The one, I had 9 pairs. Nike was giving me pairs. I had 9 pairs. It was $4,000 a pair, man. That's $36,000. I gave them away. I gave away 36 grand. Gave it away. We're in the day and age with sneakers now where if a kid is 15 years old or 14 and he had a good report card, mommy, can you buy me some Jordan? That doesn't exist anymore because you can't even get the Jordan out of the store no more because kids are online already or they got the robot program on the computer to buy. It's sad. I mean, sneakers have made me a lot of money. You know, appearances, hosting sneaker shows, walkthroughs at a sneaker show. If I'm at a sneaker show, I got paid to be there. Brand ambassador. I've turned my hobby into a successful passion. And I can't knock that. So I can't knock nobody else for selling shoes. I just don't like it. You go to these sneaker shows, these trade shows, and it's very weird to see a young kid with a backpack full of shoes or sneakers and he got thousands of dollars in his pocket making and selling trades. They even have a trading pit, like the stock market trading pit, which I think is cool, but you watch these little kids go in and out, and I'm like, yo, shorty, if this was my era, you wouldn't have made it out of here with these shoes or this money. Like, I'm by far the ultimate hustler. I have a regular job for 19 years on top of doing all of this. I've ran nightclubs in New York. I've owned car stereo shops. You know, marketing agency. There's nothing I haven't done. I turned down bigger houses because the basement wasn't big enough. So now I had to go house hunting with a room for my sneakers. So it goes back to where I would be. I don't know where I would be. I don't know where it would be if it wasn't for sneakers. I know sneakers saved my life. I can honestly say that. I think all bubbles burst eventually, but I think it's a long way before it happens. Long way. Every kid wants to be fresh. Every guy that gets older still wants to be fresh. And as far as I'm concerned, getting fresh starts with your feet first. You know, I've been saying that for years, so that's never gonna change.